Well, we hate to see people do it, but divorce, if you do it, can be costly, considering nearly half of all marriages in the U.S. end in one. My next guest is here with some tips on how to ease the financial blow if you're going through it. Vikki Ziegler is a divorce attorney and the author of the book, look at this, Premarital Planner. All right, so I guess how to not plan for the divorce before you even get married. Vikki, I want to start with this, though. We had a guest on this week who said that the average divorce costs $1 million, and that sounds like a lot to me.
Yeah, I think that's really high. I think that's probably about 10 to 50% of the population that actually gets divorced over the lifespan, and I'd say it's probably in the highest earning income bracket states. So I definitely think that's kind of a generalization to say, not to say people don't pay that kind of money. They do.
You told me in the break that you know somebody who paid $4 million.
Yeah, and there's some people, but they're less than 1% of the population. So really, celebrities, right? Athletes, those kind of individuals who are earning so much money, there's a lot at stake. So yeah, that makes
for the
sense.
rest of us then out there, people out there who might be worried about it, you say the first thing you need to do is find somebody you can trust.
Right, absolutely. And listen, it's great to talk to friends and family about your emotional impact of what's going on. You need people that are experts, divorce attorneys that know what they're doing, financial advisors, CPAs. These are all important people to talk to because there are going to be tax consequences. Alimony gets taxed when you have a capital gains on the sale of a home. You need that information. You need accredited people. Just Googling
Working
the internet.
on your behalf, not the couple's behalf.
Correct.
You say separate everything you can. What do you mean by that?
Right away. You should definitely open up your own bank account right away and make sure that you start putting your income there. Because some people obviously put it in joint accounts and then all of a sudden the money goes away. It takes time to get back.
What if you have inherited money?
That you must keep that segregated. Once you commingle that becomes an asset that could be distributed equally. That's a big problem. And if you win the lottery and you're getting divorced, make sure you keep it separate. Okay, that's important. It happens. Jerry, it happens.
Oh, my gosh. You say preserve your assets. So you say, I thought this was, shocked me. Stop contributing to your retirement accounts?
Yeah, no, as a general whole, if you're in a state that even if it's in a separate account, the increase can be distributed. So you want to make sure you understand what the law is, and if you're going to have to give somebody else that you're getting divorced part of your retirement asset, stop contributing until you know what to do.
And, of course, don't co-sign a loan. That would be a disaster. Yeah. All right, estate planning. You've got to change your power of attorney, the medical directives, all of that, right?
People forget about that. Yeah, it is. But you know what? God forbid you die. I had a client pass away during a litigation. Guess who got all of her estate? Her husband. She didn't want that. You need to make sure you update your will, change your beneficiaries when you can, when it's legally allowed.
Now, this one I thought, oh, yeah, I never thought of that. You say change your passwords because your spouse knows your passwords for your banking account and everything else, right?
Absolutely. Your birthday, your special cuddly pet. People remember these things. They break in. You got to make sure you change your passwords for online banking, all of your Facebook, Twitter, your LinkedIn, anything that you don't want somebody to hack into. It's really important to make sure you maintain your privacy.
So you've written this book about pre-planning. What are you telling people in a nutshell?
We wouldn't even have this segment, honestly, if people read the book. It's the whole point about premarital planning is to think about a prenuptial agreement. Think about the issues that you need to talk about before you get married. You know what?
It's not romantic.
It's not romantic, but it's necessary. And the statistics prove that you really need to talk about these precious issues and topics before you get married. If you're getting a license, just like you're driving, you study, you prepare before you get your license. Prepare to get married and stop focusing on the wedding. Prepare for the marriage.
Well, I do think that's right. And I do think that people need to know more about the financial side of their spouse instead of just guessing.
Money, money, money.
Absolutely. Vikki, thanks for coming in. Great job tonight. Appreciate your help.